on YouTube. You ready for a quick series on the chair? A little under 20 minutes. This is going to be entirely standing. We're going to do some lunges, some pull-ups, which equates to really full body work. A lot of lower, upper, core packed into a small amount of time. So what's going on with the setup? On my chair, I'm on a balanced body combo chair. I have 2 heavy springs, second from the top, 2 black springs. Regardless of what kind of chair you have, you do want it relatively heavy. There will be no spring changes in this 20 minutes. I am using my rails. If you do not have rails, I would suggest turning the chair to its side so that you have a wall to reach out to, hold on to something. Because when we stand on this pedal and go up, it's high. You're high up there. It can get a little bit of scary. And frankly, I don't care how long you've been practicing on the chair. Sometimes you just want to hold on to something, as you'll see I do coming on up. So please be careful with this. I would consider this more advanced intermediate because you're up high. Yes, if you like it, of course, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Check out all of my other classes on the reformer mat, springboard, and chair on my website, johannapilates.com. So, are we ready? The chair is so small but mighty. I'm ready if you are. Let's do it. Let's just warm up the body for a little bit. Hands are going to go on the edge of the chair. You're going to walk yourself back. My feet are wider than hip distance. I'm going to shift my weight back on my heels and kind of hold it here a second. Big inhale and exhale. Just sticking my booty out. You might have a slight bend in the knee. Totally fine. One more breath in and out. Shifting your weight forward now on those hands, let's find a plank position and then shift your weight back, forward, and back. Okay. Quick session. Just want to warm things up for a bit. And then the fun stuff starts. A few more here. Move the feet around to wherever you need to. That's 2. 1, shift your weight forward and hold that plank. Now my feet are going to come closer together in about hip distance parallel position. You find your best plank, hold it here. Bend the right knee in towards the pedal and hold. Set that right toe down. Let's go to the left. We're just alternating right knee, back, and left. If you feel like it, let's pick the pace up. We're not going to run through this. We're just alternating. My head's in line with my spine. I'm looking slightly ahead of me. Landing and picking my foot off in the same spot each time, or at least I'm trying to. Find that breath and that merge. We're going to start to take that knee towards the opposite hand for almost like a crisscross. 3, 3, 2, 2. One more. Parallel, parallel, hold. Left knee over to the right hand and back. So now you're getting a little bit of a torso twist. We're almost done here with this little bitty planking series. You do you. Just a twist and a twist. Pick up the tempo, don't, whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Coming on through center. Let's take one foot down on the pedal, press it down. Remember, it's heavy. Your feet are going to go on, balls of the feet, heels are hanging off. I'm still going to have my hands on the chair, but this time I'm just going to bring them a little bit more forward. We're going to do a few calf raises here. Let's lower the heels and lift. So I might come up now to my fingertips because I don't need to have so much weight in my upper body. I'm just lowering and lifting, similar to what we would do on the reformer, but I find the foot bar a little more comfortable than the chair pedal. Getting ready for some lunges. Yippee. Everybody's favorite. Let's alternate. One heel lowers, the other lifts. So just doing our little bit of prancing, finding that breath. Hello, calf stretch. If something doesn't feel right, move your feet around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Move both feet forward a smidge. I'm right there on the arches of my feet. I'm going to come to stand. I'm going to hold on to these rails a second, or you hold on to the wall. We're going to come on up on the chair. If you have rails, you're okay. You can hold on to them. If you are using the wall, please be extra careful when you come up here to stand, because this pedal is so heavy it might throw you over. You might be wanting to just put your knees on here and stand up on top. It's totally up to you, but just be careful. Doesn't matter what foot is going to come on top of the chair, and you're going to set yourself on up. Both feet go on the chair. Your right foot is going to be slightly right of center. Left foot is going to go back, left hand on the pedal. All right, yeah, I have my rails here. Hold on to the wall if not. I'm going to shift my weight back, holding onto those rails. Get a little bit of tension in that pedal and just hold it here a second. Obviously, a lot of weight on my front foot, but I want you to shift that weight back into that left ball of the foot as well. You're either holding onto your rails or the wall here, but now I'm going to up the ante. I'm going to take my right arm forward. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to take my left hand forward and just hold it here, focusing in on something ahead of me, unmoving. I'm not moving those legs yet. I'm just holding that stillness. Now I'm going to reach back for those rails and we're going to go into those lunges. I'm going to go down. We're doing 5 on the side. All right, I'm thinking my inner thighs are going to come together. That's pretty easy for me. I'm here for 3. I'm trying not to lean forward. 5, I'm coming all the way on up, switching sides. That left foot is going to come forward, left of center. My right foot's going to go back. If I didn't mention, we're in parallel here. Right foot goes back on the pedal. Light grip on those handles or wall. I'm going to shift my weight so there's some back into that right foot, and I'm going to hold that stillness here. So I'm pressing the pedal down ever so slightly. One arm goes forward and then the other, and I'm just going to hang here a second and hold. I have a springboard ahead of me, and I'm concentrating on that 10 and just pausing here a second, finding my breath. Hands on my rails or the wall. Let's go down and up. 1. Breathe. You're going straight up. Oh, I almost fell over there. That's great, Johanna. Hey, happens to the best of us. 5, coming all the way on down. All the way on down, both feet go on that pedal. I'm going to stay down here a sec. Your heels are going to be glued together. You're still on those toesies. Hands are going to go on the front edge of the chair. Fingertips are going to wrap around the front edge. Your legs are going to be glued together. Make sure you're on those tippy toes. Be careful for this first one. We're going to shift our weight. Roundness through the mid-back as we bring that pedal up and to float. Woo! Breathe. Okay, I'm thinking the highest point for me is in that mid-back, the thoracic spine. I don't know if that's working, but whatever. I'm channeling my inner clothespin, folding in half.
I don't care how high you go. I don't care if you take a break. You do you. I want 2. And 1. Hold it there. Hold it. Bend the knees to a wide frog. Legs go long. You're still hovering that pedal. Bend, straighten. I always forget how hard the chair is. 3, 2, 1. Done. Pedal goes back. Separate those heels. Hands go on the front edge of the chair and shift your weight back. I kind of like to hang out here. You do what feels good for you. Okay, moving on. Coming on up. Bring most of that foot onto the pedal because we're going to go up on that chair one more time. 1 foot on the chair, please be careful. Let's come all the way on top. Both feet come on top. This time you're gonna be in a turned out. Your right foot is right of center, turned out slightly. That left foot is gonna go pretty close to the split of the pedal for me, turned out. Again, I'm gonna shift my weight back, press a little bit of tension in that pedal and hold it here a second, hold. If you'd like, 1 hand goes forward, other hand on rail or stays on the wall. Up to you. All right, I'm gonna test the waters. I'm gonna take my other arm away, but this is super hard for me. I'm not gonna be here long. I'm finding my balance. Enough. I'm gonna go down for 5 and up. That's 3, 4, 5, up I go, switch. Turning on out, left foot, right foot goes back. I like how I'm out of breath. Okay. Finding that right foot turned out in that start position. Okay, hold it. 1 arm forward. Can I do the other one? I don't know. Let's see. If not, who cares? I'm holding in here and I'm shaking at the same time. All right, back to hold. Let's do it for 5. Let's go for 4. That's my 4th. 5 and down. That was fun. Oh, man. I'm a little tired already. All right, here we go. Parallel feet, parallel, ball of feet. Maybe move a little bit back on those toes. Hands go again to the side of the chair. Now, I'm gonna shift slightly my heels over to the left, my toes to the right, my shoulders square towards the cork floor in front of me. I'm gonna round, shift my weight forward, lift that pedal up. I'm going for that roundness again. I'm lifting those heels. I'm feeling that crunch in my left side. Obliques. Lengthening on my right. A bit of crunch on my left. 3, 2, 1, down we go. Take a second. I promise we're almost done. All right, shift those feet. Heel slightly to the right, toes to the left. Other side. Shake the wrists out if you need to. Here we go. Clothespin action. Shifting my weight forward. All right, might need to move your feet around. That's okay. All right, crunch on my right side. Doing my best to keep those legs long. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh yeah, that was a great time. Okay. We're almost there. Again, I'm wondering why I have a sweatshirt on, but my microphone's hooked to my sweatshirt, so I guess I'm stuck there. Walking the feet forward. One foot on top of the chair. Let's come all the way on up. Both feet come on. We're back to parallel. Right foot, right of center. Big toe off. From here, I'm going to find that back pedal. And then I'm going to shift my weight like I'm hinging forward. I've pressed the pedal down. My hands are going to go on top of my thigh, if that works for you. Please hold on if you need to. I might have to anyway. I'm holding it here, and then I'm going to bend that back knee and straighten. Bend and straighten. Holding that right knee bent in that isometric hold. I'm focusing in again on something in front of me because I'm not holding on to anything. 5, 4, I am going to start holding on. 3, 2, 1, up you go. I felt like my foot was slipping a little there. I was getting scared. So I found something to hold on to. Left foot forward, parallel. Right foot back, holding onto the rails or the wall. All right, let's take that pedal down. You are in a nice hinged position. Both hands on top of my thigh. I press the pedal down a little bit more as I bend and straighten. Really rooting into my entire front foot for this. Extending that right leg long. How low can you go with that bent front knee? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down you go. We've got one more thing here. And that involves splitting the pedal. So I'm just standing on top of the pedal. I'm going to bend my knees, reach down, and take that dowel rod out so the pedal is split, which makes things a little bit more complicated. All right, balls of the feet on parallel. I'm going to scoot my feet back a little bit so my toes are definitely on. We're going to do a little run, run, run to finish it out. Hands go on the front edge of the chair last time. Treat it as one pedal right now. You're going to round that spine, coming on up again. We're going to hold it. Bending one knee, and let's take a jog. Okay, there's a lot of hard things about this one. First off, you've got to hold yourself up there with your upper body. You're floating as you're pedaling. I don't care how fast or slow you go with this. Just let's do it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Be careful. Remember that pedal split. And I shift my weight back. Bend my knees a little bit, drop my heels. And that feels good on my calves. And breathe. Okay. Yeah. I'm adequately hot. Thanks for joining me for this quick chair session. I'm now going to sit down and enjoy a glass of water. And I shall see you back on the chair, reformer, mat, or that's it, springboard. Have a good day.